What's up guys, Iceberg here, and today I'm bringing you something a little different. Like 4 days ago, the Awakening DLC came out for Xbox One, and I'm bringing you a top 4, whatever it is, my best maps. And as you can see, we're starting on Splash, and number 4 is Splash. It's my least favorite map out of the 4. And the reason is, it's really glitchy. There are so many glitch spots here. See, I'm just running around, and you guys probably already know it, but I thought I'd just show you this custom games stuff. Just running around showing you the map, and it's a beautiful map. Don't get me wrong. It's probably the prettiest, coolest design map Treyarch's ever made. Maybe in Call of Duty. Looks cool, looks awesome, but just the way it plays is not, and this glitches, and it was just not a well designed map. Like, just the way it plays is just not the best. I hope you can't hear my TV. I'll shut it off. There you go. It's just not the best. Like, I mean, TDM. I mean, any map TDM, you can't really complain. It's a map. I mean, there's so many head glitching spots, and for domination, they put it on the way left side of the map. Just completely takes away the whole right side and the middle sides of the map. Those are never used, and I don't know, it's just not the best. I mean, it's so many head glitching. There's cuts and so many cut spots, and that you can just get behind, and you can't really it's like one of the least best, the spawn trap. It's really good for not spawn trapping, which is good. I mean, some people love spawn trap. I mean, if you get the spawn trap down, I mean, it's great, but I mean, it's just not the best, you know. But I mean, okay, actually, there is one good thing about it. Hardpoint is Hardpoint is my favorite of the 4 maps. Hardpoint on this, I just love it. I mean, I don't know. It just didn't. The glitches really brought it down. I mean, it's just not the best. I mean, not telling it's bad, but just look at how beautiful it's just great design, great detail in here. Just the shop and everything, just good design. I mean, they have design. It's the prettiest map, I'd say, call it Treyarch's ever done. Maybe out of any DLC map or any map overall. But I mean, the lanes are just not. I mean, right? There's nowhere. This is like the only spot. So if you see someone going up the stairs, you know he's coming out here. And like there, it's just easy to. I mean, there's only those 2 spots. They're right next to each other. There's no cutting from the middle. You have to cut all the way around, and then there, the 2 spot, and then like going through that, whatever it is, the castle area there. I don't know what the frick to call it. But yeah, there's just not very many cut. I'm telling, like, you can easily contain it on this first hardpoint, which is it's good hardpoint map, but and then the 2 entrances are right next to each other again. I mean, you do have this sneaky water part, but I mean, yeah. But that's all I've got to say. I mean, it's a beautiful, like, just how much detail they put into it, and just the emotions and the little splashing coming. It's a great detailed map. Gosh, my brother should really shut up. But it's a good detailed map. It's fun. It's awesome. And I don't know. It's just it's a good map. I mean, it's not terrible. It's not like the worst map ever. I mean, it's a good map. But eventually I will be doing like all of the maps overall, rating them, and I can guarantee this one's not getting last. For sure, I know which one's getting last, but you know, but yeah, that's basically it for this. I mean, the design was cool. I mean, in a water park, I thought make them vibrant colors. I mean, it's changing up from going to a war zone, and I don't know. Yeah, I just liked it. This is neat and good looking, but yeah, I mean, it's pretty dope looking map. That's all I can say about it. But my next map, coming in at number 3, is the one and only Hijacked or Skyjacked. So some people probably disagree with this being my number 3 map. I mean, this is probably one of my top 5 maps, top 3 on Black Ops 2. I mean, it was a great map. It's a fun map. I mean, it's probably one of the best small maps, but behind Nuketown and Rust from Modern Warfare 2. It's a great small map. It's just, I think with the jumping, and it just didn't go well. I mean, you can fly across this map. They didn't really make it bigger. Like, I thought they'd extend it, like, not by much, but just, like, make it a little bit longer so it'd take a while to get it, because you can just move so fast now. But, I mean, it's still a really fun map, and how they added that, the blasting. I actually died 2 times trying to jump through there. It's my bad, but it makes Hardpoint a lot better, and I hope they bring this back for competitive, because they did for Black Ops 2, but they just, that Hardpoint down there was just so easy to defend, because there's only 2 entrances, but now there's 3, and that's a big entrance. So I mean, and specialists can clear out a room like that. So I mean, it's not a bad map. I mean, it's not as good as the next 2, but I mean, I thought it was a good map to bring back. I know they were trying to bring older maps back, and Skyjack really got hyped. Actually, the 2 most hyped maps are Splash and Skyjack, and they're at the bottom. I mean, but I was hyped. I thought Splash was gonna be the best map ever. It just looked sweet, and I mean, Skyjack saw it. I mean, this map will still be one of my favorites. It's great. I mean, spawn trapping. You get that spawn trap locked down, and you just get score streaks up the butt. You just freaking start wrecking kids. I mean, it's fun, but it's annoying if you get into the score streaks. You start raging. But I mean, overall, it's a good map. I mean, it's not nearly as fun to play on that it was in Black Ops 2, but it was probably, if they were going to bring back a map, that was a map to bring back. Or Firing Range for Black Ops 1. Hint at Treyarch, Firing Range. Great map. Bring that one back. But yeah, just looking at the city, I mean, Treyarch really does put a lot of detail nobody really pays attention to. But I don't think I've even did I even go to the underground plot? I don't even know. But yeah, Skyjack is my number 3 map, and I mean, yeah, here's where I fail. It's great. It's still fun to play on, and I die. I do this twice. It is fun to play on, and I hope to see it in competitive, and I think it will be shown in competitive for sure. I think they will, just because I'm thinking a lot of pros want it, but who knows? Speaking of the last map, Splash was going to tell, that won't be a competitive map. It's just not built for it. It's just not that 3-lane system. I don't think Splash will be competitive. I think Hijacked has a chance to be competitive for Hardpoint, but the Hardpoint's the only one. It's way too small for Uplink and Capture the Flag and Search and Destroy. Maybe, but I doubt it. It'll be just Hardpoint. But yeah. But my next map is actually Gauntlet. And this was really close with Rise for my number 1. But this map is so unique, and the 3 lanes and how they made it jungle. And it's just like a facility, and it just looks good. I mean, it's the jungle part right here. I think I'll go through each part, but it plays so nice. Like, the 3 lanes and the cuts are beautifully put in there. And I mean, the fighting isn't just stick to one lane, because you can go either way, and everybody's there. The map is like, it's big, but it's small at the same time, because you can cut so fast to each lane, and there's always action everywhere, but it's also big enough so you're not getting spawn trapped. I mean, it's just a great map. I mean, I could flip Rise and Gauntlet, and it would have been either, but I mean, it's just overall just a sweet map. I mean, the way it plays, Hardpoint is really awesome. Uplink is sweet on this map, because you can take that ball position. You're right next to the 2 cuts. You can either go straight down the frozen tundra area, or you can cut back to city, or you can go into the jungle. That's what I call. I'm guessing most people call the jungle, tundra, and city. That's what I call them. But I mean, it's sweet. I mean, I thought this was like one of the best maps. I think this map will for sure be competitive, just because of the way the lanes are built so good. And I think maybe not Hardpoint, maybe the Hardpoints are a little bit funky, but I can see definitely Capture the Flag, Search and Destroy, and Uplink all being played on this map, which is awesome. I think this is probably going to be the best. I think this is going to be the favorite map out of everyone's. I mean, it's pretty up there for me. I mean, it or Rise could have been flip-flopped, and I would have been completely fine. It wouldn't have made... I could just give him a tie for first, but somebody's got to come in second. No ties. And Gauntlet, just a little bit less than Rise, but this map is just, this is probably one of the best. I don't know. It's a great map. I can guarantee it'll be way up there in my, when I rate all the maps, which in a video coming soon. Be sure to look out for that. But it's just overall just a sweet map, and they just did a great job. They made it look cool. It doesn't look quite as cool as Splash, but I mean, the way it is designed, it's one of the best design maps too. It just looks the best. How they did the 3-lane cuts, and I mean, it's just a great overall map. I mean, I don't know. Just the way it looks, the way it plays. The way it plays, that's how I judge these maps. I mean, Splash, if I was doing look, Splash would be number 1, and Rise would probably be the last one. Just because Rise is kind of a, I don't even know what it is, like an oil rig area, something, shipping yard, I don't even know, but it doesn't look the best. But Gauntlet coming in at number 2, plays great, definitely going to be competitive if I say so, just looks overall, but couldn't quite take, somebody's got to get second. And coming in number 1, everybody knows it's Rise. I think that's what the map's called. Yeah, it's Rise. Why did I just second guess myself? But this map is just so well made. I mean, I'm talking about Hardpoint a lot, but that's just my favorite game mode. That and Uplink and Search and Destroy are fun. Capture the Flag, Capture the Flag's not that good. But I don't play much Capture the Flag. But the way, this is just a great, this is also 3-laned. They got this they're definitely adding the water in. I think this is going to be a competitive map for sure too. Actually, probably not for sure, but maybe it could. It plays a little bit different. Plays more like public, like run and gun style. This isn't as like, I don't know. It's more middle based. I mean, everybody loves to go to the middle. Like unless you're in Hardpoint, nobody usually hits water. It's usually the middle and the middle cuts. Like when you get freaking back here, there's a lot of spawn trapping happening. People sit back here. This spawn back here is actually big enough to be just an area to fight in. Like they'll just be straight up gunfights, and people won't even spawn here. And people will be spawning like back. I don't even know what to call it. Back left of the map from where I am right now. Like if you're looking that way, back left, back there. But yeah, it's just a great overall. It just plays so nice. I mean, it's a little more middle based. I mean, it's probably gonna not be competitive, but I think it could be. I mean, there's also a lot. I mean, Hardpoint, a lot of gunfights happening here because that Hardpoint's right down there. I mean, it plays nice. I mean, this left side isn't used quite as much. In Team Deathmatch, it's just all middle. Uplink, it's just all middle. Not many people go left sometimes because you can spawn back there in that left, but not really. It's just mostly the ends in the middle. Like, honestly, it's just like a straight shot map. It's a nice map. I mean, it plays super well. And honestly, okay, maybe, I don't think we didn't get a terrible map. Splash might be bad, considered a bad map by some people. But we didn't get a terrible map. I think Splash is an okay map. Leaning more towards not very good, more bad. But, I mean, overall, all these maps are awesome. I mean, Treyarch gives out the best DLC for sure. I mean, Skyjacked, I mean, that map wasn't going to be terrible. We all knew it plays well, and it's a good map. Gauntlet, great map, and this one's great too. Okay, you're probably going to think I should put a Gauntlet because I had talked about Gauntlet, but I just love the way Rise plays. I play a lot of TDM and a lot of Domination, and how Rise plays in Domination, those two game modes are awesome. I mean, Gauntlet's probably going to play well, way better in competitive, but, I mean, Rise is just more of a public, awesome map, and I just hope everybody enjoyed the map, and I will see you guys next time. Make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and see you later. Peace.